Yo, loves the Punch Out TV. How are you all doing on this Monday evening? Hope you're all well out there. Hope you're all good. Quickly want to talk about the roundup of the weekend's boxing. Fantastic card. Absolutely loved it. It was brilliant. I only caught the last two rounds of the Spider Richards versus Willie Hutchinson fight. The last two rounds, what I saw, it looked like Richards had gassed a bit, and Willie Hutchinson was putting the pressure on. So I can't really comment on that fight, but what I saw, the better work come from Willie Hutchinson, and he ended up winning. So yeah, I think I picked Richards to win, but obviously Willie Hutchinson won, so fair play to him. Then I watched the Nick Ball next? Ray Ford fight. That was an absolute brilliant fight. Nick Ball, well glad for the kid. I'd never seen Ray Ford fight before. The first half of the fight, or the majority of first half, I would definitely have given it to Nick Ball. But with his constant pressure and his barrage of punches, relentless pressure from the young man. But then Ray Ford started to get back into the fight. He was throwing some lovely shots to the body. Slick fight, a great jab. And Nick Ball's nose was bust, pissing blood out, and Ford's eye was cut. I think both eyes were cut, and he had swelling around it. It was a very close fight. I think he won a split decision. Was it 115, 113? It could have gone either way, but for me, I think he just did enough. And it was starting to look like at one point, because Ray Ford hurt him several times in the last couple of rounds. But the fair dues to the little scouser, he dug in, man, and he got his win, and the kid's now world champion. Absolutely made up for him. Unlucky Ray Ford, but both men put up a great fight. Absolutely loved it. Then I watched the Hamzat Sheeraz fight versus Ammo Williams. Williams in the first round was awesome. He rocked Sheeraz, but I thought he was going to go for the knockout. He looked really hurt, Sheeraz did, but the guy held on well, and stuck in there. What I liked about both of these fighters, I think both of them put it on the line. Same with Nick Ball and Ray Ford, but these two put it on the line as well, because Ammo Williams was throwing some big bombs. He's another one who looked like he burnt out. And then Sheeraz put the pressure on him. I liked how Hamzat Sheeraz was, he stayed calm and composed. But you could see the difference in the power, and obviously him being the bigger man as well, you could see the difference in the power. So yeah, he got his job done. That was a great fight, that. And I was sort of like in and out between that fight, but I did see the majority of it. So yeah, he got his win. The Bivol fight, I only goes and watches half of it. Well, watched the majority of it. That guy looked like he didn't come for lay down. Bivol's Bivol, and he master technician. And then that guy was doing all right, man. Then I came in here, spoke to my son for a bit, because he was playing on the Xbox, went in, and it was over. So I missed that as well. I missed that fight. But then I watched, it's a bit hard for me to remember because I'd had a drink as well, so this isn't the best like recap, but what I can remember. I watched the Dubois fight, absolutely made up for Daniel Dubois. I knew he'd win. I didn't think, well, I did say a late stoppage or points, but Hrgovic, in the first round, Hrgovic was catching him with that overhand right, and then like a sort of like straight left and stuff like that. And he kept doing the same punches and catching Dubois, but they were just bouncing off him. Dubois was boxing excellent, putting pressure on, moving him at different angles and stuff like that, using his jab. He's got a very good jab, Daniel Dubois. And he cut Hrgovic, then he cut his other eye. And you could see that after a while that Hrgovic looked like he didn't want to be in there. And I agree with the ref stopping him, because I think it was only a matter of time before he would have put him on his arse. His face was a mess, them cuts were horrible. But yeah, Daniel Dubois, well done, absolutely made up for the lad. Onwards and upwards for Daniel now, and I just believe when he went away after losing to Alexander Usyk, I always state this, he put up an excellent performance against Alexander Usyk, even though he quit or whatever you want to say. Since then, he's gone away, he beat Big Dusty Miller, and that was a fight where he had to dig deep for that. And the guy seems to now, since he's gone away and come back and got that victory, he can only boost up your confidence. So I was very confident that he was going to beat Filip Hrgovic all along. I really was. Because like I say, Hrgovic is a good fighter, there's no two ways about it, but he hadn't done anything to show me that he was this big killer like everyone's making him out to be. He's a technical fighter, you know, he's got some power as well, and he's a big dude, but Dubois now has taken 2 O's from 2 fighters, 2 up, and especially Hrgovic. That's a great win to have under his belt, that. I want to see Daniel Dubois versus someone like Joseph Parker, Ajit Kabayel, Anthony Joshua. They're the fights where because I believe now this kid is a different fighter now. Losing and fighting the experienced elite fighters, I believe now has changed the corner. The kid's changed the corner. I really do. He just needs to keep busy and keep going. Don't fall into that parked up business, you know, not fighting or once a year fighting, because that's when fighters go rusty. As long as you look at Josie Parker, because he's kept himself active, he's a different fighter now as well. I forgot to mention about the well done to Sheeraz for stopping Ammo Williams. I think he did anyway. Like I say, I can't remember. I'm almost sure he did. I was half cut. And then I watched the Wilder versus Zhang fight, and that was just a matter of time. It really was. Deontay Wilder, since losing that last fight to Tyson Fury, it's never been the same. That Malik Scott, I think he's shite. Honestly, I think he talks a good fight, but he's everything what I've heard. My mate Tyrone's told me he's been training, had his sparring partners, Eric Molina and shit like that. Why would you have them as sparring partners? They're not even gatekeeper level, them. And you're going in there with a bogeyman of the division. It was only a matter of time before Zhang knocked him out. I knew it was coming. I said it wouldn't go past 6. Within 6 he'd do him. Don't get me wrong, Wilder in that 6th round, he what was it, 5th? One of the rounds anyway, where he came on strong, and he caught Zhang a few times up close. But he just bounced off Zhang. He was trying to lure Zhang in with feeling with his jab, not using his jab, just finding it as a ranger, hoping that Zhang would come in and then bang, he'd let the right hand go. But it takes more than that to get past silly Zhang with stuff like that. He really does. And I just knew Zhang, he's been more active. I think he hits every bit as hard as Wilder. He's a better boxer. He's southpaw. He's got a better ring IQ. It was only a matter of time. And I do feel a bit sorry for Wilder because I like the guy. I like Wilder because he is a good shit talker and that. But I like the kid. But it's the end of the road now for him. He ought to just hang his gloves up now and just go and live your life. Don't be one of them fighters now that just keeps fighting just for the sakes of it, for money, because you're just tarnishing your career. So, yeah, fair enough to Zhang. Zhang, great win for him. The whole card was brilliant, loved it. Brick Top cleaned house, didn't he? Clean sweep. Eddie earned him win one. But it was great. I'd like him to do something like that again. It was that's one of the best cards I've seen. Turkey Neck's making some moves, man, putting these fights on. I'm really, really enjoying them. So, yeah, well done to everyone who won. And unlucky to the ones who lost. But it was a great night of boxing. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I'll be back this week with another video. I've got some videos what I've been asked to do. So I'm going to do them. But, yeah, all in all, great night of boxing. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and that's all I can really say. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you in the rest of the week. Peace out.